first memories of hunting, period, were duck hunting. This is pretty vague, but I do remember the first greenhead I ever shot. It was with a 410 sitting on the water. I shot him, and there was something about a duck that was just overwhelming, intriguing, and I guess at that point I was really addicted. When I was a kid, I didn't want to play baseball, I didn't want to play football. I was pretty good at both. And all I wanted to do is hunt and fish. I wanted to chase a duck, and I wanted to catch a bass. When I was 15 years old, I won a CBA, which is a Chattanooga Bass Association tournament. There was 298 grown men in that, and I was 15 years old, a freshman in high school. I won that tournament with 20 pounds and 13 ounces. I never will forget it. I never doubted that's what I was gonna do. I never really looked back and figured any other way. You know what I mean? I was full force, full steam, and I never checked up.
Andy Morgan is unstoppable.
Andy Morgan was named the 2019 Pro Bass Stage 4 champ.
Spring through summer, Saturdays, Sundays, all I do is fish, right up till duck season. There's not many things you do in life. I'm 52 years old. I can't say there's many things in life you've got to get up at 4:30 in the morning that you're going to look forward to. Going to a duck blind, I look forward to at 4:30 in the morning. See, everybody's on the same page. There's not many times in life you get everybody lined up and everybody is intense and on the same page and they're just waiting. Oh shit, oh shit. That's cool, baby. They're just waiting for them to come in here and belly up, feet down, and somebody say, go.
Andy's kind of like anything that, say, a fish or a duck that can be tricked or fooled. He's kind of obsessed with it. Anything outdoors. He's just wanting to get, I'd say, one up on them.
Bass fishing, what I do for a living, I trick them. Trick them into biting something that's not real. It's artificial. It's got a hook in it. Got you. I'm gonna cash you in. Smells like money. A duck. I mean, what you're doing, it's deception. You're tricking them. Call at them, hear you. Ooh, they look, they see, that's the bait. That decoy spread, those spinners, that motion, that's the bait. When they take the bait, you set the hook.
Ought to be a good morning. Nice and overcast.
Billy Schrader is relentless at wanting to kill a duck.
Can I have the end today?
I talk to Billy 6 days a week, and it's typically always a conversation about improvements on this duck place, on the duck blinds, on the duck club, or just something in general, but it always revolves around a duck typically. Bastard.
Don't move. Straight up.
Now, Billy, I've hunted with Billy for over 30 years. You have all these people that say they live, breathe, and eat duck hunting. Nah, there's not very many people that live, eat, and breathe duck hunting like Billy Schrader does.
something, I don't know, there's something about tricking a duck that really intrigues me. I mean, I've gotten to the age now, if I shoot one, that's great. If I don't, that's great too. But to get them in there and everybody shoots, that's my goal. That's what I live for.
Billy sees a duck flare, lights go off in his head. He's thinking, what can I do to change that? What can I do to get them right here in front of me? Killing a duck is not his thing. Fooling a duck is his thing.
They're not scared of that blind. They're scared of people's faces, people's movement. A duck can see as well as a turkey. Now, how many people do you know that'll go turkey hunting without a face mask on? Very few. I mean, I've tried to get this bunch to do it, and I think they would be more successful if they do it, but they're all having a great time, so, you know, it bothers me, but I let it go.
His tendencies are whatever it takes to make it better. There's so many little things he adds as far as, and I promise you, I guarantee in his interview he said something about a face mask. We'll leave it at that, I promise he did. Face mask, he wants the ultimate concealment in the blinds. He wants the best motion decoys that we can either make, manufacture, or buy. He is just nonstop. He's 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Billy's kind of like family with me, and actually he is family. My daughter married his son, and we kind of have we have a grandchild together. Not together, but you know what I mean. But let's redo that.
I've always dreamed and wanted the place, the piece of property that is the X, the masterpiece. And I've hunted my whole life for that. Just by chance, a friend of mine calls, said, hey, there's a piece of property in West Tennessee. We get over here the next morning, we look at the property, we watch the ducks come in and out, fly across it. We're thinking the whole time, I'm really rolling something. Dude, I've hunted my whole life for this. I've spent lots of times and lots of thoughts, spent lots of money. So I'm thinking, this might be it.
Chunk the anchor.
The anchor. Anchor's away.
I began duck hunting at the ripe old age of 6 years old. I actually went with my dad to a place he actually purchased in 1957, Brushy Pond, which family still owns to the day. So Andy found this place. He said, you need to come look at this. When I saw it, it was full of water, and it reminded me of Brushy Pond. So it was kind of, and what was really ironic about the whole story was the road that goes in to the 360 is called Brushy Ridge Road. And I'm like, hey, there's got to be some kind of connection here, you know. So, and we didn't know what we had. Everybody down here said we weren't going to kill any ducks in that woods. I mean, they just kept telling us that. But I thought if I can get ducks over my head, we'll trick some of them, you know. So we went through the motions and got the place bought. It's really been an enjoyment.
Tournament bass fishing, and it paints you a little picture here. It's not sitting there waiting for your bobber to go under and you're sitting on the, drinking beer somewhere. There's a lot of decisions, how deep, what lures, what line size. I mean, you're over here, you're over there. Should I be over here? Should I go over here first before somebody cuts me off and gets into the back of the creek? Make a bad cast, you get hung up, you break a fish off. Again, that's where it builds the stress. Now, duck hunting takes all that away. All of that leaves. This is where time for us slows down.
A lot of people like to glorify the grind, working 60, 70 hours a week and getting after it, but in order to be able to do that, what I've learned from these men is that they come in and slow time down. They appreciate what we're doing day in and day out and truly live in the moment.
Would it kill me to not pick up a rod and reel and never go again? It would hurt me pretty bad, but maybe not fish bass tournaments anymore. Would that kill me? No. Now, could you ever go and not duck hunt and never climb in another duck blind again? Could you Could you stand it? I don't think I could. That's how I get my sanity. Being around these people that I really want to be around, that I learn from, that are just great, solid people that I love. I mean, I love these people. I mean, honestly, it just makes me a better person in general.
It's not about killing. I mean, it's really not. It's about the whole duck hunting experience, you know. It's if you get 2 or 3 bunches in that day and you eat breakfast and you get back there and you sit down and you laugh and you tell jokes and, yeah, we pulled that bunch, or whatever it might be, you know. It's more than just going out there and shooting a bunch of ducks.
As far back as I can remember, I've been bass fishing and duck hunting. Bass fishing's given me many things. It's obviously given me a career, a way to make a living. But I guess it's given me Billy. It's given me Sean. I met tons of people that, man, are truly, I mean, we're truly close friends. And dude, bass fishing's been really good to me. And it rolls back into all of this. My bass fishing career spins all into this, what we've got today. This old tractor back here, really cool place to duck hunt, but more than that, some damn good friends to share a duck blind with.
Flowers, you brought my stomach.